So now let's look at the importance of paraphrasing questions. So this is very important. This is very important. Paraphrasing is something that remains with you throughout your IELTS, be it the listening, reading, writing, speaking, any part. Paraphrasing is the core of the IELTS examination in some way, because it tests your language on the way कि आप same cheese, how you can explain the same idea in different forms or using different words. That's the whole point of language, knowing a language and knowing it well, right? So let's say when they ask you that, what do you like to do in your free time? अगर आपको ये question पूछा गया, you can begin the answer by saying the same thing in a paraphrased manner. You have to paraphrase it, right? So let's look at some common words. Let's look at the word, or let's look at the sentence. Let's look at the word like, and let's say, do you like to go for morning walks? So paraphrase the word like. Try to find different synonyms for like and try to rephrase the question. If you can rephrase the question entirely, great, great. So let's practice that. So give me one sentence each when you paraphrase the word like, or when you paraphrase the entire sentence itself. You can paraphrase the whole sentence, it's more than welcome. So tell me,
I love to go
how
for
will
morning
you...
walks.
No, it's a paraphrase the question. Paraphrase the question. Or you can answer the question in a paraphrased manner. So आपने क्या बोला? I love to go
For morning walks. Yes,
fine, fine, acceptable, perfectly fine. Any other options? Paraphrase the question or paraphrase it in a sentence, in an answer. Both are fine.
I like to work out in the evening.
I like to work out in the evening. Okay. Let's stick to morning walks for the moment. So I like to go for morning walks, right? So अगर हमने ये लिखा है, now just tell me, let's look at this. Is this an effective paraphrasing of this sentence? Is this an effective paraphrasing of the sentence, of the question prompt? Yes, no?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Why?
Because this sentence is not to elaborate the questions.
Because no, it's not paraphrased because मैंने do you की जगह I लिखा है, and after that I like to go for morning walks. That's it. So what I've done is I have said the same sentence, the same words with no change. So therefore, this is not effective paraphrasing, right? So let's say if I want to ask this question that, do you like to go for morning walks? I can write this as, do you prefer morning walks? That's one way to write that down. Or do you enjoy taking walks in the morning? Right? ये जो दो sentences मैंने लिखे हैं as an example, they are paraphrased. यहाँ पे मैंने prefer की जगह, like की जगह I've used prefer, I've used enjoy. Morning walks same लिखा है मैंने, पर यहाँ पे taking walks in the morning. It means the exact same thing, but now the question is more diverse. It's different. It's not, you're not repeating the exact same words, right? So you can do something like this. Now let's look at the word free time. So can you tell me some synonyms for free time? What are the different words which you can use to alternative words
Leisure.
for free time?
A free time
Leisure.
synonyms.
Leisure. Sorry?
Break.
Free time का synonyms.
Break. Free time के synonyms, yes.
Freedom.
Break, yes.
Intermission.
Time off. Intermission, yes. It's a very formal word, can be used in some cases, but let's write that down. Intermission, okay. Or Interval,
Spare
even
time.
that is a formal word. Any other words for free time?
Spare time. Spare time.
Spare time, yes, that's a perfectly appropriate word. Right? So ये सारे जो हमने देखे, these are all synonyms for the word time, free time. So now let's try to use one of these words. Let's use one of these words in this sentence. Let's rewrite this sentence. Instead of free time, use these words. So give me one sentence with that. One sentence with that.
I love to read books in my leisure time.
Okay. Your time. Okay. Fine.
Or I prefer to read books in my leisure time.
I prefer to read books in my leisure time. Also is fine.